Hello and welcome back to the Minecraft What Doing series. Modded series, just a bunch of mods thrown together that I like, a couple of things here and there. And we are continuing where we left off with doing some renovations to the house. So want to get the second floor going. Maybe even dare I say complete. And I want to throw in some diorite as another choice of just block in the block palette. We have some pretty decent things to choose from here. I think I might go with that. I don't even know exactly what I'm planning to do with this yet, but we'll see. Let's also get some more deep slate on my person. Do I dare even start doing chisel stuff with this? Oh, I could. I really could. I think we're gonna leave that for now. Alright, so I mentioned in a previous video, previous stream, that I want this part to be like domed over. Which I might have to get some glass for that, 'cause that would be nice. Some layers of glass. This would be domed over, and then this is gonna go twice as high. So if like the dome goes up to here, then this will go up to here, you know? And then may have a dome, may not. Might just stay cylinder. Give me 1 second. What I was trying to work on is working. Here we go. There we go. All right. Might stay cylinder and then like extend out some, like extend out the border a bit. But this level of deep slate is the floor. It's like this is gonna come in here. Or maybe I can do 5 high. Because it just keeps it a little more symmetrical. Like deep slate at the bottom, deep slate at the top. What would that look like? Hard to imagine what it would look like. The whole dome and everything going. Thinking what we can do for this first layer is like we bring it in one. Well, it's going to be brought in one because it's doming over. But I'm thinking we also, for this one, bring it in one here. But then, like... Ay. Doesn't help to fall down. Anyway. Yeah, like we have it brought in one there, but then like extend it back out like that. You know? Let's continue with this part first, though. One thing at a time. I am like super like all over the place when I'm playing Minecraft, when I'm building. So hard to keep my attention and focus on one thing. Unless it's like a really mindless task like mining a bunch. So then this would be the same. I write column, but I'm not using it as a column. Breaking the rules here. It honestly might be easier to start with this one than the dome. I don't know. I have to decide, like, you know, do I just want it to be the blocks going in by one in the big circle, little by little, or do like extra shapes in there, make a little window? There is going to be a second floor. It's not like it just domes over and that's it. Like, this will be the second floor. Hmm. 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 Oop. Yeah. Nope. Mm-hmm. I should probably sleep. Might as well get more of this while I'm at it. Alright. We had an unexpected house guest there for a second. He left of his own accord, though. Okay. Does this kind of mean that the floor of the second floor is gonna have this brim? Like, this is the floor right here. Something like that. Guess I'll have... Yeah, I guess this would be a dome and then, like, some kind of connection here. Try to keep it small. Gotta make it look better than that, though. take a look at that so far. Yes, but no. That's gotta be taller. That's probably about how high the dome is gonna go. I mean, I could just make it 3 floors on this one. 2 floors and 3 floors. It's very possible. That's an idea. You know what I realized is for this one, this is the floor. But for this is like the outside of the dome is what, yeah. So maybe I might, I don't want to move it in one. I like that it's going to have a little bit of white sticking through. Oh, well, no, it won't really be the floor. Yeah, no, it's not going to be the floor. We'll figure it out. We're working on it. Maybe I make this too high before I go up to the next level. Because if I keep just bringing it in one, then like the second floor over here is going to be extremely small. Which, I mean, it doesn't really have to be the biggest room. This could be the bedroom if it ends up being a little small. Hmm. It's firing on all cylinders right now. I should look up like Minecraft spears and things like that. I feel like I'm about to make this look terrible. Okay. You know, not the end of the world. I think that I can like maybe cut out these corner pieces and that'll save it a bit. Like anywhere that won't expose through to the inside. Okay, let's take a look at it from down here. Okay. Okay, that's... yeah, it's not the end of the world. And we do this? Or do we do some of the wood, you know, like this or this? Hmm. Where did that go? I need a door there or something. I need a door facing that way, whether it's in this one or the other one. Definitely not the white, not another band of white. Maybe the red and then blackstone the rest of the way up. It will have glass. I have an idea of where to put the glass already. Maybe you can keep the wood in spots like this. I'm just gonna close this off for now, as if that's not gonna connect. Ooh. And we will figure it out when we get there. Mm-hmm. Okay. How are we looking? Honestly, a bit rough, not gonna lie. I don't like this spot. Um, might be an easy fix. What if... I think it starts... I think it needs to start... actually start doming. And like being symmetrical. I think that's what's throwing me off there. I feel like I just slept. It's nighttime again. Yeah, that already gave it a little more of a fix. Just doing that. I'll leave it open. Um, maybe we could do a layer of glass there. Hmm. Let me try this. Let's do some of these stairs. Let's grab the glass. I guess let's smelt some more sand. It's not good that we only have that much, but it's okay. We will find more. So glass, I was thinking we can do something here. See how that looks in a second. Actually, let's see what we got. Why does it have to be so detailed? Can't some of these be like, I don't know, less detail? What did I use for the inside? Is it this? I think it was that. Hmm. What about like one piece there, one piece there? I guess it would have to be both corners. I can give it a try. That sounds better. Oh, it doesn't go through though. Going through it would be a different story. And we don't really need glass there. Hmm. Doesn't go through. What if we made it go through? What if it goes like this? That has the potential to look very ugly. It needs that one to cover that. Uh, ooh, ooh, ooh. I hate that. Yeah, no. I was trying to appreciate it. I was trying to give it some love, but no. It's just that's not the one. I wish you could use these block pallets that you can get with the chisel as stairs, but you can't. It's the problem. Like you can't get a stair variant of it. Speaking of stairs, it's like 40 something. So I'm gonna need more. fall off the roof again. Don't know that I'm really gonna love this. You know what? I just realized too, yeah, the these like inside corners were not there as blocks, as full blocks. Um, what are we thinking? Just straight up? Could do that. Could leave that on there. See what it looks like without it first, though. I'm gonna have to go down there and grab all the stairs I dropped just to finish looking at this. Yeah, that was a lot down there. I wish I could see it a little bit better. Because it's raining, I can't. I will say though that I can already tell this looks too blocky here in the corners. So I can add a stair in there. Oh, it's getting dark. I can sleep the rain away. Phenomenal. Hate the rain. I think I just don't like the glass on top. Unfortunately, I think I'm just not a fan. I'm gonna try one more thing, but I think it just might come down. Oh, that made a lot more than I was expecting. So I'm thinking maybe if I did a ring of slabs. Maybe that'll do the trick. Because I think I just don't like how big it looked on the top. Now I can barely see it, but I think that's fine. This came out looking a lot funkier than I thought it was. I'm not the biggest fan of how this came out looking, but I don't hate it. Like, I can leave it, but yeah. I want to try, though. How many slabs did that use? At 30, right? 16. I want to try maybe replacing those slabs with these. Just because it's a lot of deep slate at the top now. Very thick layer. 16, yeah. Get that before I forget about it. Could I have made slabs out of this? Like even with one of the mods? It's not. I think that works a little bit better. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, you know, I kind of forgot entirely about this palm wood. But that's probably also okay. Because it probably would have just became a bigger mess. I'm thinking I try to do what I was doing down here, like maybe I can throw some in. Alright, here's an idea. What if we get some fences? Any other types of fences? No. What if in all these extra little spots right here, we just threw in one of these? Just gave it a little more depth and texture. Let's see. Improvement or fail? You know, yeah, they gave it a little something. Should I do them on this layer too, like here and here? That might be overdoing it. But something there might be, maybe half slabs or even like a layer of the trap doors for it would be nice. Something just to give it a little more of a raise. I don't know. I just don't like how uniform and blocky the bottom is. Hmm. Let's see. What can I do with 14 of these? One, I want to see what this looks like. And I guess I'll be able to see this from the side a little bit. And then also, like if I were to put them here, I don't like that just because it's touching that and it just gets a little mushy, but that I do like. It's kind of a lot of wood. 6 pieces just for 2 of those. Don't know how many I need. What was it? I had 8. I put 1 there. So 7, 28, and then some. Not too sure. I like that these have a lot of see-through area too, so it allows a lot of the deep slate to still come through. I'm gonna be just short. Oh my gosh, by like 1. By 1. So make me 2, so I'm gonna just have an extra one in my inventory. Alright, let's go see it. Maybe I'll hate it and I'll have 30 in my inventory. Nah, that brings it together more. That's nice. That is nice. I like it. Caso. I don't know if I should continue it over there or not, but we're not gonna worry about that yet. Okay. So this is a very short second floor. I said this is gonna be where the floor area is, so this is... Yeah, this is definitely gotta be the bedroom, just something small. Unless it's like... Unless it's just gonna be like some kind of like intentionally small attic shack area. Otherwise though, yeah, that's like too small for anything important. And, you know, what do we really need in our bedroom? Um, Alright. I didn't want to have to do this, but I had to go check on something real quick. So give me like 5 minutes. Um, yeah, I will be back in less than 5 minutes. Let's say like 2 to 3, hopefully. But yeah, I will be back. Alright, I was gone for long enough. Okay. Getting back into the mix of things. We are... Let's figure out what to do with this. So we'll still be bigger. I don't think I want to do 3 levels though. I think I might just make it a little taller. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do 3 floors. And plus the factory will probably be 3 floors, but like tall floors, like 6 blocks tall each. I don't want this to look super crazy though. It'll already look funky to begin with, because, you know, usually foundations and all that are the taller one, like the bottom floor will be taller and then it gets smaller the higher you go, instead of the other way around. But, yeah. So let's say we make this like 2 taller, like 7 tall. Now that looks a little out of place. I think 6 might have been the magic number. Yeah, I think just the 1 more block did the trick there. I think that's all we needed right there. Okay. Me and my very distracted mind. I want to go get glass. Like, now. Oh, wow, look at that. Now that's nice. What waste stones do we have? Oh, in the wild. Oh. I don't want to ruin the landscape around me all too much. And I don't want to mess up that tropical little island. Hey, if I desert, need some cactus. Excuse the yawn. That was kind of crazy. Why waste shoulder ability when your hand can do the trick just fine? Nice. Uh-oh. Sad, sad thing. That should be fine. So many sheep around here, wow. Alright, let's upgrade those furnaces to all be gold. Man, let's see how we're doing over here. Nice. Nice. How much does that fill? Ooh. We gotta get a copper seed in there. Pronto. Make some upgrades. Furnace. Three of those. And three of those. Okay. Oh my. All right. Let's work on floor design over here. So what I want to be able to do is that little design that people do where like they make it look like an infinite void going down. Might not have enough glowstone for this. Oh, it's raining outside in real life. Ooh. I don't think you'll be able to see this through the floor, but in case you are, yeah, I want something like solid. That's 2, 4, 6, 7. Ha 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 ha. 49. You need 49 glass per layer, and it's like 7 layers that you have to do to make it look nice and smoky. 3, 28, 34. 343 glass? Is that right? 343 glass. I'm gonna bust out the calculator. Yep. And that is 5 and some change stacks of glass. So all of these stacks. Plus I gotta put some more glass in the furnaces. And I do not have enough glowstone to do the whole bottom. Wonder if you can hear that rain in real life. Before I do anything, let me get that copper situation situated. Oh, I still have a lot of copper in here. I don't know how many of these I have. Need 3 more. Yeah. Let's make it 4 more. Well, it's gonna have to wait until the glass is done. How expensive is this? What's my glass? Pay that much. Yeah, a couple of diamonds. I think this is gonna stop production for a second here. No? Messed up the effect on it though. Oh, I was about to press my old keybind for opening this thing up, thinking that was gonna work. Huh. Boy, we're cooking now. Yeah, those are just broken. At least it's actually still working though. Oh, that's doing its thing. That's no, that's not what I need to do. What a mess I've made. You just throw this in the storage system and do it real quick, but I don't know, man. Oh, I broke it. I broke my stone. Really? Oh, I had some in there. Just use that. Nice. Nice and condensed. Okay. So many things to do. What to do to die today, a minute or two to two. The thing distinctly hard to say, yet harder still to do. Go boom. Boom. We're gonna go boom. And boom. Alright. Let's do some farming. Let's not forget about this stuff. Can you tell I don't know what to do next with the house? I'm doing everything but dealing with it right now. It's just, you know, I like building and stuff. It's just not my favorite thing. When I'm like low on resources and such, it just like gets to me so fast. I'm just like, I could be doing other things, like gaining resources. Right, I need a little bit more glass for the floor design. And some glowstone. Should make a glowstone seed. Actually, I'm gonna need another one of these. Because I do want copper right away. And now I want glowstone. And I just walked in here without any gold on. I'll be fine, right? I could take them. They push me off an edge. bad at figuring out where things are. But in my defense, it was over this hole. I mine it right here. It's gotta fall right here. Yeah, good. That will give me 20 more. Oh god, where's the bottom? Was that? Oh, I was about to mine that too. I just... Oh, man. Oh my gosh, I'm like... I'm messing up everywhere I go. They already don't like me. That's funky. The crystals growing off of this. These are just for decoration, right? Can't really do anything with these. It's not even a recipe for this. Oh. Hey. This is probably enough glowstone now. Yeah. That's enough. And a little extra to enjoy. If I had a face cam on, every time I went over a little hill like that, you just would see me mentally lose it. Just keep that in my backpack. Stone in here? Lots of stone. No, the fusion crystal. Now the final question, what color do we want the glass here? Say what I don't want. Red. Too dark. Purple, magenta. Magenta could be nice. Like, I would like a purple, but slightly lighter color, the magenta might be good. Pink. All types of variations of that. Let's see. Now I know I did not. Oh, did I use all the rose bushes? That was an accident. Definitely was not trying to. When I made the red dye before, I was not trying to use all the rose bushes. I don't know if there's any around here. I don't remember where I found them. I just knew it would be nice to have them. Bone meal them for more. There wouldn't be any here, right? Maybe. Oh. What a wonderful day. We can do Shamadish. Okay. Okay. Actually need this bone meal. Making the white dye. How much red do we have right now, actually? I might not even really need to do that. No, we only have 3. Let's leave it at that for now. Should be it. Sensational. I should make an unbreakable diamond, one of these. So this is the first layer class. Skip class, skip class, class. Was not counting how many I was at. 1, skip 2, skip 3, skip 4, skip 5, skip 6, skip 7, and glowstone. I'm gonna make a ladder. Ay, ay. Ow. Just make sure again while I go up. Class 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. All this mining for the smallest little detail. But hopefully it will be worth it. This is what I was trying to do. Do 2 layers instead of 3 so that I can do that again when I come back up, instead of there just being the 1 layer left and then having to not, excuse me, not be able to do it like that. Annoying. Also do that. Let's see if we got this math right. Should be more than enough. Okay. And I need a lot more of this. So. And why don't we chisel it as well? Well, glad that was Silk Touch. I think that, yeah, doing this one so that it has the border. Wasn't there like way more options with the regular glass? Or am I tripping? What am I doing? What am I doing? Deep slate. All the walls seem to be deep slate now. Need a lot more of the dye. Now that I'm looking at it and realizing. Probably need a lot more deep slate too. Tiles. Technically this is all floor. I should make the builder's gadget. I can charge it in there, right? Pretty sure. Ooh, hold on. Hold on. That might save me so much time. Hold on. What do you mean I ain't got no redstone? Oh, hold on. Wait. Pretty sure I can charge this in here. Come on. Don't be weird. Okay. Not in there, but I can do an energy hopper to a chest. Cook, let him cook. Huzzah. Absolute cinema. We've done it, boys. I'm gonna take a sip of water for that one. Phenomenal. Now, honestly, I think that might be more than enough power for now. I don't think we are really gonna use up all that much power. Bro, what is this thing set to? To me? Can I go up and down? Yeah. That should be fine. I really need to upgrade this shovel and figure out where all the right buttons to press are. Just digging away. Yearning for the mines. Look at that. Look how amazing that is. How much time is that saving me right now? Ooh. Alright, now hold on. Do me like that. Bro. I work smarter, not harder. Huh. Uh-huh. Huh. Hmm. Yeah, I'm close enough to the ground now. This will be fine. Okay. Here we go. We're on to something. Alright. Let's change this back before we forget. Now. We're gonna make it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. This is enough glass for one layer. Just remembered. Wanted to chisel this. A lot more vibrant. It seems like it is. And then we skip a layer. Another one. Cobblestone lives there forever until he spawns. And we will get more glass. Or dye some more glass, I should say. Okay. 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 That hurt. $13 more pieces. It's not gonna cut it. No, I actually... I get that back. Just do it this way. We are not even halfway there. Not a glass. It's in our inventory. I want to boogie. So close. So close. And add the magenta. That might be enough. It's enough. It always looks better in videos. But so nice. Wish my hitbox wasn't on it. There we go. Yeah. Nothing too special or nothing, but I think it looks good. Worth all the extra effort. Alright. Got like 20 more minutes or so. Boy. Well, house will get finished eventually. Thought I had something cooking in there. And now I have a builder's gadget to maybe make things go a little quicker. Maybe. A mill? Mind if I do? Oh, this is a nice little thing to have. Just on the side. I would say it would have saved me a lot of time with this house, but not really. Too many varying things, you know, not too many of the same thing over and over again. Like making these walls, that's probably the only thing that would have potentially saved me some time on. How we looking? We're looking delicious. I'm gonna get this all condensed in the system. When I need it, I can turn it back into Inferium, but until I need it, it can stay as Supremium. Thought I was gonna fill up the inventory there for a second. I'm already gonna need another one of these. What is the recipe for the infinite use one? I mean, I can afford it. Just kind of use up most of what I've gotten so far to do so. Well, how much do I have after this? Ah, yeah, it's fine. Sometimes you gotta put those things in your inventory to get like extra achievement or whatever. There we go. I don't have to worry about that running out of durability on me. Unlimited. Like it. Picasso. And then this one's gonna have the fish tank, which, yeah, that's about as high as it can go is where the reactor is. But I guess I could go up and down. That's an idea. I want to close this off already, like make the second floor. But I think I don't want to put stairs or anything to get up into this room. I want it to be like go up in here and then go across into there. I think that would be nicer. Let's take another look at where the progress stands. Also gotta fix this. Make this look nice. Yeah, it's like too bare over here. Which, I mean, I guess I did decide on something to do with that. I just haven't done it all the way around. Could do that. Yeah, I don't feel like building the second floor right now with the little bit of time I have left, so I guess I can try to figure out some smaller detail things at the moment. Just a couple of things to throw in. So this goes in here. And here. Thinking that I want some palm along this edge. Maybe I can do the trapdoors here as opposed to like how on that one it's at the top. Let's take a gander at this. I'm gonna have to go get some more palm trees. Grow some more. Yeah, I need a door here or something. Right here or somewhere. Hmm. No. No. I do want try to get some extra pop of color in there though. Half slabs? Top part, half slabs? Just wasted all this wood on doors though. This can go to something. Where did it go? I could just be a full block, which I can replace that with a full block in a moment. What do we think? Yeah. 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 I think that going all the way around would, oh, that's where it went. Jeez. I think that going all the way around can, really bring things out a bit more. I don't really have much palm trees at the moment. I guess I could just plant the saplings and wait for them to grow. Or this is a good opportunity to check to see if the watering can would work. Yes, I don't have much bone meal left. Would you look at that? That's pretty awesome. Let's see if that would do anything. No. Will these still grow next to it though? I want nothing to do with that guy. This is great though. A little slower than bone mealing, but gets the job done. As a matter of fact, let's try something. There's a 5x5 area. If I do this, do they both grow? Maybe neither of them will grow. Was this 3x3? No, it's 5x3. Close to one another, too dark now. What's the deal? Alright, let's one more time. Okay, what about you? Too close? Not a big fan of the other guy being there. You want all the tension. You want none of it. Made something happen. Alright, let's just get some extra ones scattered around to grow at their own pace. Keep looking up to check to see if the checking to see if the leaves decayed, but yeah, I kind of have a mod installed that makes them automatically decay. I'm gonna have to keep checking. I was honestly about to leave this like this because I didn't have much of the palm wood left. So I'm actually really glad that the watering can came in clutch there. Whoa. I'm gonna try that too, actually. Come on. Stop there or keep going? Okay. Now, we did this by accident, but potentially it could be nice. I do this. Try it this way. I can dig that. Man, I was about to say, I'm like, don't tell me this thing is not symmetrical. We'll come back to that. That's not the same size as this side. So it's a little funky. Where'd that slab go? I feel like I did not hear that pop into my inventory. Doesn't look as nice. That'll do. Plenty more to do on the top part once we get there. How you looking? In pretty good shape, if you ask me. Start working on the next steps of that. I don't want to get too far with it though. Like again, I want to have it housed in its own building. Oh wait. I'm gonna start working on this at some point. What was holding me back? Yeah, what was holding me back? That's not hard. Is it just needing more of that? Did I not have that made at the moment? Yeah, like I can get a lot of that right now. I can get a lot of all of that right now. Except for that glass, because I kind of used up all my glass. But yeah, I got all of that. I got all of this. What else was there? Yeah, no. And that. Do do do. Hmm? Did I just make that? I tripping? Boom. It says like no range, but now it's wireless. Wow, that takes a lot of power. That's gonna drain that whole thing. And then some. Oh look, roof overhead. I guess it's a thunderstorm. I don't think it was night. Can I even reach it from here? No. From here. Right on the outside of the room. So for now, we can do range boosters, right? Is that what it's called? This is the end goal. Alright, is it that one or is there another one? No, it's the dimension card, I think is the name of the other one. Yeah, that's the end goal. So that takes 4 of these, because this will let me also use the system in any dimension. The nether, the end, Twilight Force, whatever. But yeah, this is where we gotta reach. Wireless boosters, that's what I need. Temporarily. Which I don't have any ender dust. Nor do I have a concrete way of getting ender Grows right now. I have one left. So yeah, and that's just gonna sit on the back burner for a little bit. But I think that's gonna wrap things up for now. Unless there's anything else to do. Guess we'll just check on these resources again real fast. Yeah, things have progressed since the start of this. Which, if you're watching on the YouTube, the videos are posting day after day, and I might skip the weekend. But I just started this world 3 days ago. Like, this is the third day of me playing on this world. The first couple of streams, or the first couple of videos, were 2 streams in 1 day. So this is what, number 5? But it's only been 3 days. Sitting down, playing this for roughly 2 hours, a little bit longer than that each time. So we're on our way. We've been making some good progression. But still plenty more to do. And this man greedy. Ooh. Get one of those so I can try that out. Damn. Not even hungry. Alright. If you're watching on the YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Go over to the Twitch and follow there as well as catch it live as it happens. If you're watching on the Twitch, thanks for being here. Watching it live or watching it later on. And head over to the YouTube to watch any of the videos you may have missed, as well as any of the other games or series that I played. Thanks for watching, thanks for being here. Catch you next one. Bye-bye.